Our first musician fell in love with music from as early as his childhood. I beg your pardon. Now, affectionately known as Jeremiah Fyah Ises, his parents were choral musicians, and his aunt enjoyed and collected reggae music. Fast forward to 2020, his career has grown to new heights since the release of his album last year, titled Impilo Ntanga. Throughout his career, he has shared stages with many artists, including but not limited to Riot, Skeleton, Blazer, and Botanist. His album, Impiloganda, has been done with the help of some of the best reggae producers in South Africa. He's well on his way to solidify himself as one of the most recognizable faces of reggae music in the country. He now joins us now via Skype to tell us more about himself and his music career. Jeremiah, very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning to the viewers as well.
You started enjoying choral music. I mean, your parents loved choral music, and your aunt started enjoying reggae music. And tell us how it all started. How did your love of music start, especially reggae music?
It started with there was this movie back the day called One Love. So when I saw that movie, that's when I fell in love with the reggae music and the singing, of reggae music and what reggae music represented, because from that movie, I saw that reggae music is all about love, is all about unity. And I started singing back in church, when I was 14 years old, and my mother and my father, they were both, choral musicians, Well, my father was a man of many talents, but my mother, she was a choral musician. So I can say, it comes from home.
And how did that influence your upbringing and to be the artist that you are today?
It influenced me a lot because music, for me, it's something that I can express myself without thinking twice, because sometimes saying things with words is not enough. But with music, I can, express myself and go as far as I can and as far as I want, yeah.
So why did you decide to choose this particular genre of music? I mean, what drew you to it? Because people's understanding of reggae music is that it's linked to Rastafarianism.
Yes, because firstly, I'm a Rasta, and then secondly, because I'm a man of peace, I'm a man of love, so reggae music relates to me very well. So I can say that because I'm a man of peace and man of love. So reggae music is the sport for me.
Okay, so what does reggae music do in terms of, encapsulating a certain message?
What I can say is I remember reggae music was there in Robben Island, if I'm not mistaken, James Shang was there. Reggae music is like a pillar of strength for black people, for Rastas, and for musicians, because even in gospel, you can find a flavor of reggae music. So reggae music, it speaks louder than any other genre, I feel, yeah.
Okay. Now take us through your latest project, Impiloganda. Who did you work with and how did those collaborations come about?
On Impiloganda, I've worked with Gabriel Stuman. On production, Tia Ainiti from Malawi. The project was and is executively produced by Paramount, aka Elder Gray. I've worked with musicians, because we went to make this album as live as possible. So we gave our all best, man. So I have the best in this album. And if you don't have Impiloganda, you are really, 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 really missing out, because Impiloganda, it speaks to South Africans, it speaks to Africans, it speaks to the world, So Impiloganda is what you need in your collection now during this COVID time.
What is Impiloganda? Do you want to take us through that and what really inspired the title?
Yes, actually it was supposed to be a song called Impiloganda, Pilelimali Jo, Hentuma to Pandangetlamti Yo, Kuleganzim, Ngenabazali Yo. And then I realized, Guti, many of the songs on the album are inspired by Itori Zabantu Elokshini, and my stories as well. So it's like a book for me, from the first song, Happiness, which we just shot a video of. it speaks a lot. Verse 1, it speaks about the situation, and it can relate to now what is happening during this time of COVID, So Impiloganda is more like a book, something that you can learn from, So it's my diary. Yeah, man.
So basically, how I'm understanding you is that Impiloganda is, it just highlights the struggle and the hustle that people go through and essentially encouraging them to go out there and hustle, isn't it?
Yes. We can be whatever we want to be, because there's a lot of talented youths like me, where I'm from, and they don't get this opportunity. I never thought I would be here on Skype, on Morning Live, So for me to get this opportunity now and for Abanye Abantu to see me, Baselokshini here, it means we have won, as, what can I say, as the poor people in the ghetto, as the struggling people who have won, because one of us is here now to represent them, yes.
Okay. Take us through the creative process. I do understand that so many artists have got their own writing style, they have got their own producing style. So is reggae music different in terms of writing, in terms of producing? Is it different compared to the other genres?
No, I don't think so, because reggae music now, music. So it needs that attention. That's why I say if you can listen to Impiloganda, it's musical, You can relate, no maubani. Even children are singing my song, old people. So reggae music needs to be treated like any other genre, Because even last year I went to Ramtown, first time in Makanda Festival, we won an award for best performance,
Yeah, you're going places there, Jeremiah. Now, as we've been on lockdown, how have you managed to stay afloat as an artist, as there are no public gigs that are being done at the moment?
It's been tough, but because I have a skill from home, carpentry,
Okay.
So I'm a carpenter, so I fix things and but I've tried to do some gigs, There's a performance I did with Shasha Zunepe, which is an online performance. It's on YouTube as well. You can check it out. But it has been hard, But at least for us artists, we can jingles, we can do dubplate and still survive. But without performing for the audience, we are missing out. We are really missing out.
As they say, if Impiloganda was a person, it definitely would be you. Because I love your hustle. I love the fact that you make things happen for yourself. So before I let you go, how and where can people get hold of your music?
On YouTube, Jeremiah Fyah Ises, Impiloganda, iTunes, Spotify. You can get it anywhere. Google Play. Say Jeremiah Fyah Ises, Impiloganda. Please, you need to have this album. This album is not something that, because I know people, they say reggae music represents Marasta, represents Ganja. No, this music represents South Africans. It says South Africa. It says South African reggae music. After Lucky Dube, in comes Jeremiah Fyah Ises from Patema 1575.
All right, Jeremiah, great chatting to you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
That was Jeremiah Fyah Ises talking to us about his album Impilo Ntanga. We'll have more in a moment, but for now, let's take a